Hey firsties. Okay, so we're gonna try to finish our dioramas today, our solar system dioramas. The other day you were supposed to paint the inside of your diorama black and then put the black paper on at least 3 of the sides. And I am finished with mine. So the next step is going to be to add the stars in the background. So I gave you some stars at our last material pickup. The stars look like this. I did cut rows for you. I thought you would prefer to use the silver or the gold. I'm going to use the silver. And the stars are going to go on the very back of the inside of your box. Okay, so I'm going to pause this. I'm going to put my stars on and then I'll unpause and show you what it looks like. Okay, firsties, so I went ahead and I put my stars on the inside of the back of my box. And then I also added my sun. I wanted to talk to you about the sun. So we know that the sun is a star. It looks bigger than the other stars because it's closer to our planet than the rest of the stars. I don't think that I would have enough room to hang my sun and then all 8 planets. And all the 8 planets are orbiting around the sun. So we have some options of where we want to put the sun. You can hang it if you think you can make room. Otherwise, I suggest you glue it to the back of your box, or even you could glue it to the side on the inside part of it. Okay, I glued mine to the back because I think that that's going to look the best with this box that I am using. My next job is I need to cut out the planets that I colored, but I don't want to forget which planet is which because they're labeled, and I'm actually not going to use the labels as part of my diorama. If you want to, you can. If you want to attach them to the planet, you're more than welcome to, but I'm just going to actually use the planet. So I want to remember which planet is which. So I'm just going to cut out one at a time. So I'm going to think about the acronym that helps me remember the order. My very excited mother just served us nachos. Mercury is first. So I'm going to cut out Mercury. And then I'm going to attach it to a string and then hang it as my first planet because we're going to put these planets in order. Okay, first graders, so there is Mercury, and I'm going to need some string. I gave you string at the last material pickup. Make sure that you have enough string for all 8 of your planets. So you're going to cut your string. You want it long enough so that your planet is going to hang, but not too long that your planet is going to just hang past the bottom of your box. Okay, so mine was probably way too long. I'm going to cut this in half. And then this is kind of the tricky part. So you're going to need some tape. And here's my string. I'm going to tape the string to the back of my planet. This might be kind of hard for you to see on the camera. Let me move the camera down. Okay, so I laid the string on top. I'm going to put my tape on top of it. And it's okay if you have to fold the tape over the front of your planet. Okay, so there is Mercury. Mercury is ready to be hung. So if I'm looking at my box and I know I have to fit all 8 planets, it would not be wise of me to put Mercury smack dab in the middle. Mercury is the closest planet to the sun, and we're going to put these in order. Even though the sun's back there, I'm pretending that they're rotating. So there's a couple different ways that you can attach this to your diorama. I'm going to show you 2 different ways. On this way, I am taping the string on top of my box. So there's Mercury. And I'm going to move the camera so I can show you what I did. So I taped the string to the top of my box. Okay, another way I'm going to show you my diorama from last year that you can do it is you can tape the string to the top of the inside of the box. Do you see how I did that? I actually put the string on the inside and taped it on the inside of the box. So whichever way you prefer is fine, or you could do a variety. to make them look like they're at different depths. Okay, so there's Mercury. What planet comes next? Mercury. If you're thinking Venus, you're right. Very, very. So I need to find Venus. I'm going to cut out Venus and do the same thing. After I cut out Venus, I will hang it, or I will tape string to it and then hang it and keep going. Okay, make sure you kind of plan out your spacing of your planets so that you can fit all 8 planets. I'm going to pause this and finish mine so I can show you when I'm all done. Okay, firsties, so here is my finished solar system diorama. So you will notice that I did actually hang some of my planets. I taped some of them on the outside and some on the inside. I think that looks really cool. It also gives it depth. And it gives me more room. I was able to fit all my planets nicely by doing so. And I hung them at different lengths because I liked that look as well. But you can do whatever you think looks best on yours. Make sure you put them in the correct order, and then you can practice saying the name of the planets according to the distance that they are. So I have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. When you're finished with your solar system diorama, if you would take a picture so I can see what yours looks like and submit it on Seesaw. And then you can keep your diorama on a shelf or ask your parents where they would like you to keep it, because I bet they're going to turn out super cool. Okay, friends, I can't wait to see yours.